Now, the government last night provided the latest update on the investigations following that SpaceX Starship rocket that exploded earlier this month, sending tons of debris down to Earth, including here in the Bahamas. The government referenced the Space Liability Convention Treaty of 1972 to make its point that SpaceX or any other entity experiencing an incident in the Bahamas or any other international territory for that matter is obligated to cover the cost of environmental remediation. The statement adds that the Starship rocket that took off from Houston, Texas, is not part of the Bahamas' existing partnership with SpaceX's controlled Falcon 9 rocket program that's expected to conduct as many as 20 rocket landings in the country this year. The statement further confirms that approximately 400 pounds of lightweight silica, mostly sand tiles, were recovered near Ragged Island and are on their way to the U.S. to be discarded, and that SpaceX immediately launched a cleanup exercise under the supervision of the Department of Environmental Planning and Protection and BRON, its environmental consultants. And SpaceX is borne all cost. The government's update, though, not quieting opposition calls for more transparency on the matter.
The Prime Minister has some questions to answer, so we share the Bahamian people's concern. We need an environmental impact assessment in advance, and then we need to know completely what are they doing to ensure that there's no damage to the marine environment that affects fishers, that affects the tourism industry, etc.
State Minister for the Environment, Zane Lightbourne, today called on the opposition to be guided by science, all but accusing them of engaging in fear-mongering.
We rely on science. If we rely on health science, if we rely on natural science to make determinations, the same experts that we rely on to make determinations for us, if they are saying that this is being dealt with in a particular manner and that there's nothing to fear, then why does the opposition want to be all of a sudden scientists? Let's rely on science if that's going to be the standard. And we too are just waiting for the experts to give us any necessary information, and as they do it, we'll bring it to the public.